Azat Maksum a chance to break into the top 15.
Okay, ready.
Let's see where he stacks up. Said this is a measuring stick opportunity against a fighter ranked number 12. A lot of mutual respect. Ulanbekov's in red, Maksum in blue, and right to the action.
These guys are built exactly the same.
Yeah. 5'7", 70-inch reach.
Both just very well-rounded, too. I mean, dangerous strikers in their own right with very different styles. Big power shots you're going to see from Ulanbekov.
Well, Azat Maksum said that the plan is to wrestle him. Been wrestling since he was 10 years old, of course. As we know, Ulanbekov, given where he's from, given his team, and what we've seen from him, he can wrestle as well. So it's kind of a curious strategy. Typically, you want to use the striking to set up the wrestling. There's a good right hand and a double leg takedown. Joins the hands together. Azat's going to go for a ride.
Yeah, Azat, he's not going to have to look far, and really he's going to get that wrestling brought right to him in this particular matchup.
So Maksum's doing the right thing, separating the legs, turning the hips as well. Ulanbekov needs to get the hands lower under the waist, or under the foot. There it is, he's got him up high. Wow.
How about that for Maksum?
Tremendous balance.
He did a great job at moving the hands up past his waist so that he could keep his feet. And Ulanbekov tried it anyway. He has landed a takedown in every one of his UFC appearances.
So a failed attempt, but he's still in. Now Maksum separated the grip now. He's controlling the left hand of Ulanbekov.
And a lot of support here for Ulanbekov in Baku.
And that was a lot of energy that Ulanbekov just used there. Look at that.
And listen, we've seen this in his previous fight with Charles Johnson. He stuffed a lot of those takedowns, and already stuffing how many attempts here from Ulanbekov? Four times.
And swinging his way out for Maksum, so passing the test early.
And I know he lost that fight and slowed down against Charles Johnson, but if you look at the early on in that fight, he hurt him badly several times in that fight.
Dropped him early with the right hand.
Almost had the submission as well.
Came close with a bunch of different headlock attempts. Maksum looking good early.
That was crazy to keep on your feet with those types of takedown attempts there from Ulanbekov. Really impressive defensive work so far.
And then for Maksum, that gives you a lot of confidence as well.
Absolutely. Now let's see if he tries to be offensive with his wrestling.
That kind of doubt is being removed. You know you can stop the takedowns, so now you can start being more offensive. Oh.
Maksum eats a right hand from Ulanbekov. We've seen Maksum switch stances and launch an attack from southpaw as well.
I'll tell you what, if these guys can really D-up all of these takedown attempts, I don't mind seeing the two of them have a nice little striking battle here. First 4 or 5, that's not going to deter him. Not from the camp he's from.
Hey, listen, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And that is what their team kind of is all about. Determination, just keep going. You don't give up just because you don't get the first takedown attempt.
The legend Khabib Nurmagomedov, head coach and lead corner for Ulanbekov. Combination on the counter there for Ulanbekov. Islam Makhachev, still the lightweight champion as of now. We expect him to challenge for the welterweight title later this year. Also in the corner. Approaching 1 minute to go. Left hand for Maksum, and Ulanbekov was there yet again to answer.
Yeah, Maksum though really mixing things up well. Good output. He's finding the mark, landing flush. Strong opening round.
Nice overhand, little short overhand right there from Ulanbekov. Circled off to his left nicely.
Fires back and just responded with the exact same combination. 1-2 head kick.
And after the barrage of 4 takedown attempts from Ulanbekov, it played out on the feet for the rest of the round, each having their moments. Round 2 coming up.
Wow.
'26 at 10 Eastern on UFC Fight Pass. Right back with round 2. Tagir, Ulanbekov, Azat, Maksum. Very close.
Very close.
Striking numbers after the first 5 minutes.
I wonder if Ulanbekov is going to go back to the wrestling, though. Cuts off the cage.
Ooh. Stumble there by Maksum after that exchange.
Yeah, just a little slip. Nice exchange from both men.
Yeah, Ulanbekov's doing a great job of putting some strikes out there and forcing Maksum, excuse me, to counter, and then coming right back at him and landing the better shots, in my opinion.
Oh, that's a
right hand from
beautiful
Ulanbekov.
Slips out the jab, fires back with the counter right.
It's just
Flush.
harder shots.
Another step back to southpaw now for Maksum.
Yeah, you're right, Paul.
See how
I
he's
think the
slipping just out of the way?
Power's on the side of Ulanbekov. But you're right, just slips out from that jab, counters perfectly.
I like that from Maksum. He tried to put more out there. He knows that he's countering the few strikes that he's throwing, so he's got to up the volume a bit here to be able to land on Ulanbekov and get some more respect, because right now he's just countering and landing the bigger shots.
Yeah, and the right hand's getting through for Ulanbekov. I'd like to see him put something on the end of it, a left hook or a left head kick, because he's moving to that right side every single time. He gets clipped, he moves away. If there was something coming from the left side of Ulanbekov, he'd catch him.
Nice jab there from Maksum. Not much body work from either one of these gentlemen. All right, here we go, another wrestling exchange.
Just like before, in deep, hands joined. But you got to get under the butt. Last time he was a little high.
He's going to try to
High
hip him
crotch.
potentially, yep. And Khabib didn't want him to worry about lifting him up, making a show of it. He said, just pick him up, lay him down. Don't worry about lifting him into the air, because being another tall flyweight like Maksum is, he's able to get those hands up over his butt and put those feet back down. And great balance as well from Maksum.
Power Slap 13 heads to Fontainebleau, Las Vegas this Friday during International Fight Week with 3 massive title matches. In the main event, the super heavyweight king Dumpling defends his title against the Hawaiian Hitman. Tickets on sale now on AXS. VIP packages are available from On Location. For more information, head to powerslap.com. Under 2 minutes to go, round 2. Maksum defends the takedown again. It comes out swinging.
Yeah, that was really nice. Did everything perfectly. Pushes off on the face. Gets the separation, and immediately back to the striking.
Yeah, Ulanbekov is seeing that right hand coming from Maksum and countering so nicely in this fight. And he's staying in range. See, he's staying right in range, and he's coming right back nicely. Striking from Ulanbekov looking really sharp here tonight. You like to see that, especially from somebody with such a good wrestling pedigree, and from the camp with Khabib and Islam in the corner, that he can still just mix it up on the feet. Now, Maksum trying to mix in some wrestling here, but beautifully defended.
Alongside Paul Felder, Michael Bisping, and John Gooden, I am Brendan Fitzgerald. We're coming to you from Baku, Azerbaijan. First UFC event in this blossoming sports city.
Really awesome place, too, got to be honest. We've walked around a lot here so far.
I love this city.
And they love you back, Michael.
They certainly do, especially the high school age children who seem to be hanging out outside of the hotel.
Hundreds of them. This city is so beautiful, so much history. The food's incredible, weather's amazing.
Oh, that's a late fence grab, though.
And Maksum still gets him to the ground.
Yeah,
I don't like that at all. I mean, to be honest, I don't know what the call would be here, because he still got the fight down to the ground for a second, but this is where
at some point
you got to be more aggressive with the point take.
Correct. I'm not saying to take a point. That's not what I'm saying, but they are warned very harshly in the locker room.
Watch his neck here. Really good guillotine from Ulanbekov.
Ulanbekov has the right hand wrapped.
Yeah,
it's
5
not under
seconds.
the chin.
He ain't gonna get it.
So Maksum scores the takedown, but it was Ulanbekov more offensive as they went to the ground. We're going to take another look at that fence grab from Ulanbekov.
I mean, that is as blatant as they get.
I mean, that prevented him from being taken down in that particular case right there, and that's where it's egregious.
Yeah, totally agree.
We're also, you may have noticed the cut above the right eye of Ulanbekov caused by that clash of heads.
Yeah,
As they
Maksum
came
really
together.
leaning with the head there.
Special editions coming up at International Fight Week this week between those two. For Azat Maksum, if he wanted to see where he stacked up in this flyweight division and how he would fare against a top 15 contender, looks right at home after 10 minutes as the third round begins.
I mean, technically, he's almost perfect. Striking is phenomenal, excellent wrestling, offensively and defensively. Good output.
Ooh, there was a good right hand
from Maksum to start round 3 and follows it up with a jab.
Neither man has slowed down, certainly not Azat Maksum.
Oh, Maksum standing his ground a little better here when he's throwing these exchanges.
Just seems a little faster here in the third round. This will be interesting. In the center of the octagon. Wrestling's very, very different when you're not pushing up against the fence. Beautiful right hand.
Oh, another one.
Bekov strings another combination together.
That's been the shot all night for Ulanbekov.
And keep in mind, Ulanbekov has taken down every UFC opponent to this point, but has not scored one yet. They're working along the fence right now. See the scorecards posted online all over the place. Could very well come down to the final 3 minutes and change here.
Yeah, if I'm either one of these guys, I'm really coming out absolutely trying to win this third round, maybe even trying to hunt that finish as best I can. Now, with these two and how well they're matched in the skill level, hard to come by a finish. Both guys so defensively sound, so fast, so you really just got to try to up the tempo, up the pace here, and just guarantee at least you're giving yourself a chance on the scorecards by winning this third round.
And I kind of feel for Ulanbekov a little bit here because offensively with the wrestling, he's doing fantastic work. The entries are great. He's getting in deep. He's joining the hands. He knows exactly what he's doing. But just the balance in the defense of Azat Maksum is just impeccable.
Ulanbekov is doing such a good answering back on these strikes. And again, just gets his hips right back, digs some underhooks, and gets right back out. Now, both guys exchanging in the pocket here.
Man, some dirty boxing. Maksum with several big shots.
He's got to keep that going when he closes the distance, even when Ulanbekov counters. Looks like Maksum's done a good job with that dirty boxing, tight uppercuts. I'd like to see more of that from him, and also attack the body a bit in here close. Right here, because Ulanbekov's looking for knees. That's an opportunity for you to really dig in with your punches and come up underneath with the uppercuts.
There was a knee opportunity for Azat Maksum there. Good shot.
Oh, stuff.
Perfect defense.
And watch the knee.
There it is.
Oh, I like that. Kick that lead leg out, throw that right knee.
I mean, these guys are trying. They really are. They are throwing everything but the kitchen sink. Big elbow from Ulanbekov.
Oh,
1-2, 1-2.
Powerful right hands coming from Ulanbekov. Now, another grappling exchange briefly in the center.
No takedown scored. Round one takedown for
Maksum briefly at the end of round 2 when he was dealing with the guillotine. Dirty boxing now as both trying to land a right uppercut. Elbows coming from Ulanbekov in what has become a war of attrition as we enter the final minutes.
Is a phenomenal fight.
They're just answering the same
This
thing,
is
too.
beautiful
One throws an
clinch
elbow.
fighting.
Yes.
This is how you do it.
uppercuts, knees, wrestling. There's a nice little left knee to the body there from Maksum. But answering right back, big shots.
The chin on Maksum. Excellent clinch striking, still threatening with the takedowns as well. Not stalling for a second,
Not
pushing
1
up
second.
against the fence and doing nothing. These men are both trying to win by a knockout.
That's why you gotta love the flyweights. This is what you can see. The skill level is through the roof.
This
Right
right
hand. Big right. Ulanbekov. A fight that very much hangs in the balance.
Yeah, that could
in the
be big.
final 10 seconds.
Oh!
Maxum reverses the takedown attacks.
Oh, this is a close fight, man.
Wow. These flyweights went at it for us.
What a fight!